This episode was recorded at Copa, Africa's leading contemporary music institution, situated at 14 Park Crescent, Riverview Office Park, Midrand. For more information, visit www.copasa.co.za.
You called yourself Mukino Man for a very long time.
Sure.
How did you lose your tooth?
You know, when I tell the story, people don't believe me. I stepped on a rake, my tooth cracked. The rest is history. I took it out. 1998.
What is in this week?
Credo V Daniels.
Don't tell me Horlane.
So I'm not saying it is or it's not, but I couldn't help but feel like there's an element of AI involvement in that production. Yes, a part of it feels too perfect from a point of curiosity. Like, I'd love to know what the process of making that project was. Like, the backing vocals sound like AI. Irukojwe guy.
Ghostwriting. Now that I have MCs in the room. Ghostwriting. What's your take?
Wagwan?
Chapuze.
Is it just?
How was your week? Let me tell you my week.
Yeah.
And give out your opinion on this. So, I dentist in there for. I see. Ki jale rapukai ki letse lino la ka bele ke tloga. Then ki go dentist in go try go pecha lino. Ha ke le now. And I always saw the dentist as this scam around.
Sure.
And I think I've confirmed it.
Okay, what happened?
But no. What I was there, the braces. The braces. Can you imagine? Because the trata the pinky. I'm like, oh, the braces. To a nigga like me.
Yeah, go for
but
it.
no, man. Bantalo says. Ah, man. Yeah, so I'm still processing this.
Kimuka di braces.
32 down.
Yo. And I got a bankanya man or what?
And medical aid after a certain age. But it look also
bankanya
cash. About it. After 18, after 18. Medical aid by Bona Elihore, Waiponka. Cosmetic. Baby's a cosmetic.
Yo.
How long function? Come on, Manoha 42. Manoha 42 hours. I get Ushap, Halloween.
What I hate?
Kenyanu.
Yeah, no, get like Jindan.
Now, you called yourself Mukino Man for a very long time.
Sure.
How did you lose your tooth?
You know, when I tell the story, people don't believe me. Why is it Tom and Jerry?
You missed the joke, Sham. Miss Corona, you are trying to remove 10. I'm now worried. Or justice is shame. Justice. Okay.
So to see.
Out to this part.
We clarify.
Yes.
No, is it Tom and Jerry?
Yes.
No,
don't tell me what you did that.
And then Abakatara Kabe Mupeza. Even, yeah, so I stepped on a rake, and then my tooth cracked, and then, yeah, the rest is history. I took it out. 1998.
How old were you?
98. I get it, man.
At no point did you think, you know what, replace the tooth.
I replaced it then and there. I got dentures, but because they had to remove all the way from the root, there was still a hole.
Yes.
So for some time, I had to, when I eat, remove, wash after every meal, gore go fole. Then one day, you know how long ngwana jo be ke tsenya dino mo skaftining ke ja be ra go dlala bolo. I get a skaftini gone. So I must now. So now I must go home and explain. Guy. And they were like, you're on your own, dog. So since then, I just remained without a tooth.
And it never made you feel some type of way?
Nah, I think in primary school, I grew up I was being bullied, for having a gap, that kind of thing. But I think high school is when I started embracing it. And owning, this is what I look like.
Kino man.
You know what I'm saying? So, even the Toady is the one who started calling me Mukino man. I used it as a lyric.
Sharp.
Somewhere. Wannabes, I think.
Yes.
Mukino man, but the flex on your shit. And then he came to studio and he's like, I'm Mukino man. And Glenn was like, no, please, don't do that. Don't do it. It's like, nah, he's Mukino man. And since then, Mukino man.
You are right,
because I'm thinking you are 11. Why usahlailino leleng?
Yeah, but it cracked all the way to the root. So when they removed the tooth, they had to remove everything from the root out.
after that?
I don't think so. Hakiti biology, but
biology,
but halaho, yeah, bruh.
This is crazy. When I crack tooth, like, I can't shoot this episode like this.
Nah, it is what you get used to it, man. You get used to it. Like for me, it's so much a part of my identity that I forget. Originally gap, you know what I'm saying? So much so that guys that I went to high school with thought baby and gap in it. People thought it was a natural gap. I was like, nah, dog, I lost my tooth. I've got a tattoo here. And then it says 89 to 98. It's like a RIP tat for my tooth.
This is insane. How was your week?
It was good, man. It was busy. As always. Get leave next week.
So next week.
Yes, we can do that for sure. Get leave just to breathe, man, and just kind of process and get back to like that fully productive self. I feel like in Tsikili, there's a lot going on. A lot of dope stuff going on, but it's a lot nonetheless. So to avoid burnout, just to come back to myself. So, yeah.
Alright, what is in this week?
Neribuaga AI last. E gana go shwa topic eo. It really happy. There's this guy who's blowing up right now. Credo V Daniels.
Don't tell me Horlane.
So I'm not saying it is or it's not.
Okay.
But I went and listened to the album. It's amazing.
It's dope.
It's dope. But I couldn't help but feel like there's an element of AI involvement in the production. Yes, a part of it feels too perfect. I'll say one thing I know for sure, like him, the vocals, it's him singing. But from a production element, there's definitely, I don't want to say it's definitely, I won't accuse her or anything, but it's from a point of curiosity. Like, I'd love to know what the process of making that project was. The backing vocals sound like AI. It'll guy. Like more TikTok, when you see his posts, studio setups, you're like, nah, bro. This is not where you recorded this music. For it to sound like this, and you want to say it's not AI, you know what I mean? I don't know what he says. Apparently, he claims it's not AI. But I'll be curious to know. I don't know if anybody's heard the project.
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
And your thoughts?
It's a dope album.
Yeah.
That's it.
Does it being AI change how you feel? Like based on the it had me thinking about the conversation we had last time, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about this.
It does based on how declare if you're using AI.
Yeah.
Because I was emotionally attached to the music,
Yeah.
right? It got me, and it was based off the conversation that he had with T-Boss on Kaya.
Okay.
He wanted to leave.
I actually wanted to watch that to listen to that interview before coming today, but I missed it.
Yeah.
So what did he say?
He said he was giving up,
Okay.
and the last album, he given it a shot. He's done everything that he can to blow up, and it did not happen. So now I'm officially giving up. As a man, I'm gonna try something else. There's clearly other things that I can make money with.
Yeah.
Now T-Boss convinced him, no, so now we are here. So that made me fall in love, because from that interview I went to the music.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, why would this guy quit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I wonder how random is this conversation. It happened to me, my side thing, it happened to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But based off the conversations that we had about having to declare if you used AI, I feel like if it's AI, I would like to know.
Yeah.
I just like to know.
Because for me, I didn't enjoy listening to the music and questioning the music, right? Because I could hear the certain elements of it that it's assisted, you know. And then he's a producer who turned vocalist. So what's going on? Like, talk us through the process.
Ish,
like,
man.
You know,
I love that album so much
It's
that
dope.
don't drag me there.
but it's dope. I mean, when I heard the first song on TikTok, I remember I commented, I was like, yo, this is a stadium song. Like, I'd love to hear this in a stadium, right? Because of the how big the production is, and the fact that there's these choir like backing vocals, which then I tap into my producer bag. Like, how did you do this, bro?
I remember trying to do that on Notice's album. I think we had Nati, and the track is called I Believe. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
No,
It's an expensive process also, because those
was it I Believe where we got KG to executive produce the song.
Sure.
So we had KG, I want this song backing inside on it. This sounded like a choir.
Sure.
Yeah. No, Gay Believe.
Gay Believe, you know?
Yeah, Gay Believe, because we had to also get, I forgot that lady. There's also a lady.
Copa.
Who harmonized that
Yes,
also.
yes.
Yeah, Gay Believe.
And in the end, it didn't come out the way I wanted it to come. And there was tight deadlines. When you've signed a contract, but the release date, you must catch that release date. Most knows every day studio. Record go SABC, come on, go Osman, go Amaskra. The next day, my way to go run back. Next thing.
Yeah.
So now you see how I'm questioning the music.
Because the easier way to do it was to get a choir.
Yes.
And I can't get a choir because it's a bedroom studio.
One understand? So we really are. Because the whole album, dog, there's that choir element, and I'm like,
It screams AI. It screams AI.
It can't be.
Eish.
So which is another predicament.
Ladies and gents, Yams is in the building. If you know, you know. Kupalum first, you know that, guys.
What's really huge does your last when it comes to like AI in music. Where's your head at with that? Like Rubuaka, Credo V Daniels, his project.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? You know, there's this AI. He used AI. It's a speculation. No, I don't think it's come out.
By the way, that's speculation. See, like, don't think about it. Somewhere.
No, it's happening online. It's not me.
It's him, otherwise.
It's not me. It's not me. You know what I mean? I'm bringing the conversation that I'm seeing on social media to the table to be like, Ridibala, yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know if
he has answered those speculations yet.
Sure.
But so I don't know if also to what extent, if he used AI, to what extent did he use AI?
Sure.
Like to enhance his production, or like is it AI influenced? Because I really do think it's a dope project. You know?
That's what I said.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's an amazing project. So I'm like, maybe ke go emela go utlwa gore to what extent did he use AI, if he used AI?
Would you feel better, different about it being dope? If you say, you know what, yeah, 50-50.
50-50, like 50 production.
50 AI.
Yeah, I still feel like it's a beautiful project.
It's a beautiful project,
Yeah.
man.
I thought
Mar,
it- yeah.
with a big mar.
Yeah, with a big man.
With a big
'Cause
man.
Now, yeah.
Please let me know. Can I not?
I
waste,
just wanna
Can I
know.
not waste my emotions? Can I not waste my emotions on this
You
project?
see what I mean? But also, there's the other side of the conversation, which is what's happening in terms of the music business globally when it comes to music and AI, right? Is, I don't know if this law's been passed or is what's happening with it, but this is the conversation: is if you are using music, if you produce sync music for radio or for commercials, you can't have a copyright claim on AI produced content. So if I write a jingle for radio and I used AI to create that jingle, the radio doesn't have to pay me. They don't have to pay royalty fees, right? If I do a song and I have AI production, Coca-Cola can take the song
100%.
and use it, and they don't have to pay royalty. They don't have to pay sync. So that's where
The danger
the
is.
music laws are headed to.
That's where the
to
danger
protect,
is.
right? There's another girl on YouTube. She uploaded her music. She plays katara, wow pela. Somebody took her videos, put it through AI, and created covers of her songs. And now YouTube is giving the original artist copyright strikes that she must pay the AI artist.
Wait. No, this is where the danger is.
This is where we're going. This is the reality we're living in.
So somebody, what?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. So that's where it's at now. That's where it's at now. Like, it's a very complicated environment. You're taking people's music, running it through Suno, whatever. We are remixing, we run. Motos and content. There's repercussions to that for them. So it's all good and well for the AI creative.
What do you think, Yambo? This is an open platform.
Sure. Yeah, it's an interesting era that we find ourselves in. I don't know if it's era ERA or era ERROR, but I think we just need to see how it unfolds, because AI essentially is not new. I think it's existed in other areas of our lives, whether it's in our cars, fridge, like it exists, and maybe in the beginning there's apprehension, and when things land where they land, maybe it's not going to be a thing anymore. Maybe in 5 years' time we'll look at it differently. But the dangers that you raised are very real. I think my personal preference is non-AI creativity. But maybe that'll change. I don't know. But right now, yeah, I think I would prefer the option to buy into something that's man-made as opposed to AI in the creative space. Yeah.
I mean, I agree with
Thanks
that.
for that. I used to be one dimensional. I used to be in a box of this is what I like and you can't change my mind. And as I grow older, I'm ke batla gore ke ne le a view that you can convince me or sell me something that I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? And I once told the story, I didn't get Shaila or Shaila Bergman, who's our contributor again? Teaser.
Hey.
About stories at Vinyl. You know, Shaila.
Nearly teaser.
I prefer DJing. Yo, please get a chair somewhere there. Join us. This is Yuri the musical. Sorry to begin with hot or blind. Move my kitlar. So the fact that I couldn't switch from turntables to CDs was a big problem in my life. Like for 5 years,
You know, Chailan.
I remember, right? Now, I'm aware, Hore. I mean, when autotune came out, I hated it with passion. What do you mean autotune? Like, I hate this thing. Like, I didn't know enough. Huge, the best track, huge. Eke Ratang. In a autotune. That Nsuna track. I love the song, right? Now that I'm like, okay, maybe I was on the wrong side of the hate. Why must I hate AI now? Like, let me, because I've been hating everything that came out.
Yeah.
Now wait, why? Yuri, what do you think? I actually saw your video about AI music, Reba. Yes, and you had strong views there.
Sure. Sure, Bashint.
Exactly.
Yeah, hey, Linda, I feel my first reaction was I was not supportive of AI in music. I think there's a lot of things that need to be fixed. And it's a funny one because I train people in AI, but I'm also passionate about music. So I didn't know how to feel about this, you know, because music into it, and, you know, I'm very much on the creator side of things. But there's this thing called AI, is just coming for everybody's slice of the cake. So regardless of what you feel passionate about and, you know, what you create, what you wake up for daily, AI is here and it's here to take over. So best to embrace it, I think. You know, that's what my message is for everybody, including and especially creatives.
And I think we're now starting to exist in an era where there's a lot of pushback, right? So my whole thing is always about like regulating these things, right?
Yeah, we have 5 minutes. There's something that about to speak on. In a deep conversation. Ghostwriting. Now that I have MCs in the room. Ghostwriting. What's your take?
I'm for ghostwriting. There's nothing wrong with ghostwriting.
Why?
I mean, come on, man. Some of the greatest songs have been, you know, ghostwritten. Dr. Dre, Jay-Z wrote a few verses for him. M has written verses for people. Nas has written verses for people. 50 Cent has written a lot of hits that you don't know he's behind.
You've
Like,
ghostwritten too.
I don't think.
What was your
I've
part
written-
on the Blues soundtrack? What did you do?
Oh, no, I just said I lost it all like Sana next. At the end there. I still get calls about that. I still get calls about that. Is that you? Yeah, man, it's me. But yeah, I mean, Mix ghost writes. You know, he'll write hooks. I'll write hooks. Somebody else will sing it. Yeah, ghostwriting has always been a part of hip hop. Like, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's tricky when you are an artist and then you try and claim that nobody wrote my verse. Like, I think there's a difference also in when you're ghostwriting and you're writing a song, as opposed to you are somebody's verse ghostwriter. So Drake has always been accused of like having ghostwriters. Kanye West has had ghostwriters.
Whoever's
but
gonna edit this episode, please cut this part out.
Oh, why?
Because I don't want any smoke.
No, but it's a known thing.
Hey, Nosy.
It's a
Don't
known
fuck with
thing.
Nosy, still on that, cut this shit out. How do you feel about ghostwriting, Maji?
Ghostwriting, man. Ke dumelana le Nasi on this one.
Oh, snap. Kana wena o kwetsa
I've
album yohle.
ghostwritten.
No, cut
I've
it.
ghostwritten.
Ke a go buadile mo
No,
fetsa ke motsa o podcast.
we need to know. We need to know.
O kwetsa album
What did you write?
Nah. Hey, le nna ke batla go bua ka yone.
But it's different when you're writing for somebody else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you have to, how kwala, you have to, o kwala o na le ene mo tlhogong. You know, anga se mo kwala the way ke kwalang ka teng. Even though tse dingwe di a jumpisa nyana wa bona, but
I mean, the
tlamehile ke-
Boiti, bruh. Boiti wa kwalwa. Kwalwa ke bo Nasty C, Reason, writes for Boiti. You know what I mean? It's just, do you have the flow? Can you deliver the bars? Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with ghostwriting.
Ai, Maji, ya rona chaile. Re coverile sengwe se sa fanda.
For now. But I want barring more the comments.
Kukupa o bese di follow subscribe bila jo.
Yo, man, yeah, DJ Lemonka Network. Please hit us up. You know, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Rafao, Radelebuha, Abashwe, Ukapone Par.
That's it out too, na mukino man. Itaraso.
Oh, loves.
Okay, that's enough.